Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 5 of our Pokemon Moon playthrough. I almost said Pokemon Sapphire, but anyway, Pokemon Moon is the game. In the last episode, we made it here to Howley City, and we did a little bit of shopping. As you can see, I'm decked out in some awesome purple clothes, my favorite color in the whole world. And we found out, as Rotom did just say, or sorry, the Rotom Dex did just say on the bottom screen, Team Skull is down towards the marina. And we're going to head down there and check things out. Now, I want to point out, first of all, it is currently 4:40 a.m. in the morning, as opposed to 4:40 a.m. at night, and I am kind of tired. As you can notice, I'm actually recording on day 2. The clothing has changed for this episode. I was going to record this around this time last night, but my sleep schedule was completely destroyed because of all the different recordings I got done throughout the day for Pokemon Moon for the first 4 episodes. I figured I can hold this off until Saturday night, well, technically Sunday morning, 4:40, but I wanted to hold this off here until this episode. But what I do want to do for the future of the playthrough is try to get recording of different times of the day and show off all the different Pokemon that can appear during, daytime, morning time, evening time, all sorts of that kind of stuff. And the fact that I'm playing Pokemon Moon and everything's set 12 hours different than the actual clock means if I want sort of a supper time, 5 o'clock episode of the game or of the footage, I gotta record at around 5 o'clock in the morning, which I'm okay to do. You know, it's gonna be interesting to set my schedule this way. I might be losing out on some sleep sometimes. There's a fly buzzing around here, but anyway, I think I'm kind of up to the challenge, and I like the way I'm doing this. Back when I was doing the Pokemon Silver playthrough, same kind of thing happened. I would record at different times of the day for morning, day, and evening, and it's going to make things a little bit more interesting and show off things like I'm playing Moon version. It's supposed to be done at night, technically. Not supposed to be, but it's more often than not going to be nighttime. But I want to show off some daytime stuff, too, because if we step outside the Pokemon Center, you'll see a nice, bright, beautiful day, as opposed to what it actually looks like outside right now, pitch black. But let's take a look at the one Pokemon we're working with, and I want to talk about this in just a moment, but our only Pokemon for the time being is our level 13 Popplio Sonata, of course, our starting Pokemon. Careful Nature, which is an improvement to special defense while dropping special attack, and I don't know exactly what the blue symbol, not symbol, but the blue chart means in the middle. I don't know if that represents IVs or if it's just how far along the Pokemon species itself can have for its stats. I don't know. As you can see, if this is true, it looks like the special stats are better than the physical stats, and HP is the best stat overall. I'm just noticing now that we're not fully healed. So let's do that quickly. Heal up in the Pokemon Center. And then we're going to go check out Team Skull down at the marina. So what I was going to say is, at this point I was kind of considering, do I want to go for Team Skull or do I want to add more Pokemon to the team? Because if I get some trainer battles done and get some experience for that, I don't want to have it all focused on just Sonata. I'd like to get the other team members powered up as well. But I'm kind of very choosy which Pokemon I want to add onto my team. I have 4 in mind, including Popplio, but I don't want to go a little bit too crazy with it. And what am I trying to say? I've got 4 in mind. 2 spaces I'm leaving open to see what I encounter, and I don't want to just catch everything that I see. Now, the ones that I know I want to catch are not until after this section, after this next little area. Now, I could just catch a couple things here, but once I catch something, I want to make it part of my main team, and I don't know if I'm really set to choose any Pokemon in this area just yet, and I don't want to rush this decision. So hopefully you guys don't mind if I'm going to stick it out with just a single Pokemon for the next little while, but who knows, I could catch something pretty soon. Now, if we come up here, we're being attacked by a Tauros once again, another roadblock. Chaz, you stand back. Old Kahuna Hollow will take care of this ordinary Tauros. Why don't you take a stroll through Howley? So we can't go this way just yet. You take care of that Tauros there. Hala will be back at some point, but we're gonna head down this way. As you can see, the Melee Fairy Terminal, the marina, is down here to the left. There's an item right in here. Oh, can we get that? Petting a fluffy Pokemon is pretty much the best feeling ever. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. If you cuddle with your Pokemon using Pokemon Refresh, then they'll try harder for you in battle. You can even help them shake off nasty status conditions like poisoning. A nice cold Pokemon here in hot Alola. I can't think of a more pleasing combination. Can we sneak into this place? Yes, the lady and her Corsola are not blocking the road this time. So, was there something else I wanted to mention about the Pokemon? Ether, very good. I know at one point I was saying I might want to add Alolan Grimer because I don't have a lot of dark types in my overall collection, and I do like the colors of Alolan Muck that we saw in the trailer, so I'm still leaning towards maybe, but the thing is, there's certain types that I don't have a lot of in my collection, and those are the ones I'm going to focus on getting. So dark type is one of them, but I have plenty of poison types in my overall collection as it is. And I don't know if there's another dark type that'll come up later that actually has more typings that I'm looking to add. So that's why I don't want to make a decision and get Grimer now, because if I find a dark type that better suits the overall collection later on, then I've already used a dark type for the team, and I want to try not to double up on type weaknesses and such. Howley City Hall, serving the city's every need. I'm going to show you something about the Pokedex too in just a moment. But first of all, let's see what's going on here in City Hall. Ribbons. They're like a way to wrap your Pokemon up in precious memories for good stuff. I've heard that there are a lot of different kinds of ribbons in other regions outside of Alola. So does that indicate that we will have ribbons to collect? Because I love getting ribbons for my Pokemon. Perpetuity. It's one of those jobs, it's one of the jobs of City Hall to maintain the roads and make sure there is space for any ride Pokemon to travel along them too. Like Magnemite? Bzz, bzz. Could you imagine Magnemite was a ride Pokemon? You just kind of hover around like a little hoverboard or something. Yes, I'll need some identification, please. Do you have a trainer passport? Oh, so you're Chaz. Yes, I remember preparing your trainer passport. It's 4:30, 4:45 in the AM, I can't read. I remember preparing your trainer passport for you, of course. Professor Kukui asked me to. You came from Kanto, didn't you? Is it true that Meowth from Kanto are different from the Meowth here in Alola? Yes, they are normal Meowth out there. Oh my, looks like our berry stock is getting a bit low. I better put in another order for delivery from the berry fields. Now, does that mean that we will have berry fields to make use of? Pew, pew, pew. Puku Muku, everybody. Give it a hand. It's got its own hand, but whatever. Here, this is medicine for Pokemon. Take it with you for your travels. Revive. Well, we're not really going to make use of those. Children in Pokemon should always be full of energy. That's the way they're meant to be. Because we're doing it sort of Nuzlocke-style, if you recall from episode 1. Pokemon Faints, we're going to drop them in the PC, just temporarily, though. Keeping our city clean and supporting the folks who work at the Pokemon Center, those are all the things that City Hall handles, too. Alright. Our family is growing, and we have lots of Pokemon, too, so we'll have a very lively home. We're going to get married. We just applied for a marriage license. Congratulations, you two. Getting documents from City Hall is such a convoluted process that it feels rather like you're playing some kind of elaborate game. Like an RPG, perhaps? I'm busy thinking about what kind of city we should make our Howley into. It's got to be convenient for the people living here, and for the Pokemon living here, too. Well, if it's the biggest city, do you really need to convert it to anything? Look at Machamp back there. Machamp works here? I kind of like that. Just walking by, just like a regular person would be back there. That's how much in sync the people of Alola are with their Pokemon. In this city, we're proud to live together with Pokemon, and that's why we have so many patches of tall grass right here in the city. Young Elima and his Smeargle are always working hard to keep the gates around the grass looking tip-top as well. Captains should be responsible types, after all. And I want to say thank you to this police officer right here for letting me know something I wasn't quite aware of. I couldn't quite tell, was Elima a boy or a girl? But he said he, so there we go. Hey! Now we know the rest of the story. Well, here's the Malasada shop. It's How, everybody! How's it, Chaz? If you're looking for good eats, you've found them! Plus, Malasada make your Pokemon like you, and affectionate Pokemon are better in battle. Who could resist giving their Pokemon a few Malasada, eh? They're just so cute. Now that I've got some fuel in me, I want to go right down to the arena and scream out loud. Watch me, Tutu! I think that's the name he has for Hala. No, watch me, world! I'm gonna beat even my old Gramps someday. Team Skull or Malasados, how can we choose? I want to check out both. You can heal your Pokemon of effects like poisoning by treating them with medicine to be found in Pokemon Refresh. Meow! It is an Alolan Meowth. Alright, going down to Scream. Yeah. Calm down. Alright, so now the flag has moved down to the marina itself, but let's see what the Malasadas do for my Pokemon. It's the miraculous Munchie board in Alola. Welcome to your neighborhood Malasada shop. Which kind of Malasada would you like today? The only one available is sweets. Let's do that. Now, what happens? So choose Sonata. Does it show a little animation of them eating it? That'd be kind of nice. Oh, well. Why don't you find yourself a seat? I'll bring you a Malasada fresh from the fryer. Oh, we're automatically sitting down here. Okay. Time to feed your hungry Poplio, Sonata, the fresh sweet Malasada. Poplio started nibbling at the sweet Malasada. Munch, 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 munch. Sounds happy. Poplio's affection went up. Okay. Can we do this multiple times? I could do another one, but we're not going to spend too much time or money here. We sell Malasadas for takeout here. A big Malasada costs $3.50. Would you like to buy one? Yeah, okay. I'll take one with me. We'll see what happens. Thank you for your purchase. Our big Malasadas are really very big, so be sure to share it with your Pokemon. I wonder if it's something that you use in the Pokemon Refresh, or if you just actually use it as an item. Come back again soon. Let's check this out. In the bag. Whereabouts is it? Big Malasada. So, use this item, give to Pokemon. The Alola region's local specialty, fried bread. It can be used once to heal all the status conditions of a Pokemon. Okay, so we'll hang on to that. It is a good in-game, in-battle use item. We got plenty of these. Lava Cookie. We got a Showler Sable as well. So, okay. And we picked up these X items from the Pokemon Mart, the Poke Shop. And we have the lens case that Lily gave us last time. So, let's see what people are saying here in the shop. I see a Poliwhirl just hanging out. Poliwhirl! My Pokemon just tried just fried Malasada. Whenever I hang out with the other ladies from the office, they always humble brag about their families while pretending to be complaining. I'd much rather hang out here by myself and see if I can set a new record for the most Malasada eaten in a single setting. I did notice you have 3 trays of quite filled food right in front of you, and it's all for yourself. Okay. Did you know that the name Malasada comes from a phrase meaning poorly cooked? I don't think there's anything poor about them. That's kind of an interesting, not really I would say slogan, but a good, interesting selling point of your cooked food item. Poorly cooked. Alright, now what is this? Because, oh, there's 2 Machamp here, because in the demo, 1 Machamp alone was standing here in this vacant lot. I don't know what'll be going on here, but at least we've compacted the soil with a good bulldoze. You gotta start from a firm base, you know, no matter what you're building. So, are these guys just preparing for the foundation, it sounds like, for a new building? Machamp! And this gentleman over here says, Machamp! Alright, good enough. So, I always question in the demo, why are there so many, not wild Machamp, but just like Machamp in the area? So, what I do want to talk about, the Pokédex, is what I really like about this, it's making things interesting, kind of detrimental in one way. But if we take a look at, let's just say, Pikipek, for example, we will check the habitat, and if we zoom in on an area, you will see there are no Pikipek here, but up in the area of Route 1 leading towards Icky Town, you'll see that there's a picture of the Pokemon, or like a monster icon, indicating that they are in that patch of grass. But if we scroll down towards the sea, which is still technically Route 1, I believe, there are no Pikipek in the grass area. So within routes, Pokemon can have different appearance rates, or even just, no appearance at all, in certain patches of grass based on where they're at. I really think that's interesting. It kind of makes sense from for example, if a rock type like Geodude was somewhere, you think it wouldn't be on the watery part of a route, it'd be kind of far away in the mountain area. So I like that. What I think is kind of detrimental is the fact that people playing Nuzlocke are going to sort of be not cheated out, but they're not going to get as many good encounters as they could, because, for example, Wingull, not that it's a super amazing Pokemon, but Wingull could be found on the watery areas of Route 1 towards Professor Kukui's research shack, if you want to call it that, and you can't find Wingull in the upper area of Route 1, I don't think. So anyone that wants to get a Wingull, if your first encounter on Route 1 is, for example, a Pikipek, you're not going to get Wingull, at least in that area. So, I don't know. Not that I'm really into the Nuzlocke that much, I just see how there could be a potential problem for certain other players out there. Anyhow, Howley Police Station, keep our roads safe, careful riding Pokemon. Here's some advice, trainer. If you're going to stand up to tough opponents, then be willing to use items on your Pokemon. You can help them get stronger. And that's why I bought a couple of X items, just in case we might need to make use of them. And it's a stuffed doll as everyone's favorite Granbull, making its famous scary face. As I say that from the demo, that seems like McGruff the crime dog. Take a crunch out of crime. I don't know how it is in other regions, but things are pretty peaceful here in Alola. If you do anything too bad, after all, you'll bring the wrath of the Guardians down upon you. Well, I've got the Guardian on my side. I still love the scene when Tapu Koko just clobbered those Spearow on his way down to save me and Nebby the Cosmog. What an epic intro for the Guardian Pokemon. But we are now here, headed towards the Melee Ferry Terminal. Let's see what Team Skull is. Wait! Yellow Pokeball means a TM. I'm grabbing that. I should have checked all the other grassy areas out. Just one second, I'm going to turn my space heater off. In order to dress for the region, I want to warm up the room and get my nice stylish looking Hawaiian type gear. But it's a little too warm now. Echoed Voice. That sounds like something Poplio could learn. Alright, let me take a look here. Echoed Voice. Power 40. Same as Pound. I might replace Pound, because if I can go just pure Special Attack is the higher stat at the moment. You see, it is power of 40, but the user attacks the target with an echoing voice. This move is used every turn, its power is increased. Pound is a basic 40 damage with no increase. So, let's do that. Let's forget Pound and learn ourselves the echoed voice. First time using a TM. And just like in Gen 5 and beyond, the TM is multi-use. That way I don't waste it and use it up. I can use it on another Pokemon later. But since Popplio is going to be a vocal kind of Pokemon, echoed voice makes more sense than Pound. So, it's kind of weird. Sometimes I mix up my words, by which I mean mess up and mix up. And I tried to say Pound and I believe... What did I try to say? Sound? I don't know. I messed something up. I combined two words to get sound, which actually makes sense because it's sound-based. But I'm rambling. You've got a real sweet kind of face, don't you? Aw, thank you. I bet old ladies like to give you candy. Not as much as they used to. Which is kind of sad. I love candy. It's good stuff. The ferry terminal, the one place to get on and off of ships. So, Team Skull's right in the middle, it looks like, or at least the flag is. Attack power is the key to anything. If you use an X attack in battle, you can defeat a very tough opponent. Here, I'll give you one to try for yourself. Excellent! I can increase my attack stat, having just forgotten my only physical type attack. Nice. An X attack will sharply raise your Pokemon's attack stat, helping you defeat most other Pokemon hands down. Do you have a special attack for me, please? Defense, nope, is everything in battle. If you use an X defense, your opponent's attacks will practically bounce right off you. Here, I'll give you one to try for yourself. Now, the police officer, I believe it was earlier, mentioned something about using items is important for your Pokemon. These people are giving me items. Does that mean we're going to have a battle that's kind of intense coming up? Possibly. An X defense will sharply raise your Pokemon's defense stat, letting you take most any attack without breaking a sweat. So, I'm going to expect some sort of crazy adventure battle type thing about to happen. Core! The ocean around Alola looks so huge and endless, but thanks to the great ferry system, you can get to the next island in no time. Let's avoid Alima for the moment. I don't see anything down here, but I'm going to check it anyway. Make sure I'm not going to miss anything. I almost missed that TM earlier. And we find ourselves a Super Potion, which does now heal 60 HP, I believe, just like in Pokemon TCG. Although the basic potion still only heals 20, you think they would have updated that too. Anyway, I think they updated the Super Potion because for quite some time people have noticed buying fresh water and soda pop and such, that makes more sense cost-effective wise because you get more HP back for less cost. Ah, Alola, land of my dreams. Finally, I am here to see you. That's how we all felt yesterday. Alola is great, isn't it? After all, there are lots of different Pokemon that'll let you ride on their backs. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience, but the ship is undergoing regular maintenance now. We hope to be underway again soon. So, of course, we can't leave the island just yet. There's too much to be done here. Seeing the vending machine makes me think, do you think a Rotom ever tried going in there? That's an interesting thing to wonder. The color is similar. Oh, sold out. Now, in the demo, they were all $1 million each. Who would have bought all those for $1 million each? Good of you to stop by. Have a look at my wares. But just look, they aren't for sale. What? Why would you have a souvenir shop if you're not selling souvenirs? Anyway, let's leave here and talk to the trial captain, Alima. Greetings, it's me, Captain Alima. Yo, 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 check it! Wherever we meet you, Team Skull don't even greet you. Huh? I'm confused just as much as I am, my character. I love the Team Skull theme. So, Cap, just give us the Pokemon, yo. Oh, you from the trainer school. Already made your way to Howley, Yo, 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 why are you trying to act hard when you're already as hard as bone out here, homie? Or we're already as hard as bone. Yo, let's check these fools. These guys are like my favorite team in a long time. I don't know if I could really compare them to other teams of like, Team Rocket, Team Plasma, Team Plasma does not compare to these guys. No siree. Or ma'am. These guys are hilarious. I love Team Skull. Oh my, how terrifying. Only thieves steal people's Pokemon. I won't stand for it. Chaz, wasn't it? I'll ask you to take care of that one. I'll get rid of this one. Oh, a battle against those Team Skull numbskulls in the marina. Count me in. What are you going to do, Rotom? A captain is tasked with supporting all those who undertake the island challenge, so naturally we have to be strong trainers. Step off while I'm battling, homie! Alright. Yo, yo, yo! Check how I changed the game with my mad Pokemon skills! Alright, first battle against Team Skull Numbskulls. This is gonna be fun. You're challenged by the Team Skull Grunt. What do you got? A Zubat. In a Nest Ball. Go Sonata. Let's try out that new echoed voice and see what that looks like. Level 8. Yeah, this is going to be no problem. Now, you know what I want to do? I've never done this before in a Pokemon game ever. I want to see, can I throw a Pokeball and what happens? Just bounces off. The trainer blocked your Pokeball. Don't be a thief. Oh, you're one to talk. Since when do you get Absorb? That's new. Unless I'm missing something, I don't believe Zubat has ever gotten Absorb before. Not that I'm scared, despite it being super effective. Our special defense is amazing. Yes, we dodged a Supersonic and a boosted Echoed Voice. Does it mention what the power is now? Nope, just still says 40, okay. Echoed Voice is the way to go. If the first one wasn't going to be a knockout, or I mean, if the basic power wasn't going to be a knockout, definitely the boosted power of a second Echoed Voice will be. Team Skull Grunt. Yo, for real? Over already? It is. You had one Pokemon. Actually, I have one Pokemon, but I was 5 levels above. No fair! I was playing a different game! There they go. Let's get up out this port, B. Nobody has to know about this. We don't need your whack Pokemon anyway, Lima. I wonder what Pokemon it was. Of course, we didn't see that part of the battle. Again. Oh my, how terrifying. You don't sound terrified. My thanks to you and your Pokemon. Why don't I heal your team to express my gratitude? My whole team of 1, I'll take it. Free heal is always nice. It's like a mobile Pokemon Center. I must admit, I've been wondering about you since I saw you at the trainer school. Professor Kukui brought you along, and you and your Pokemon seem to defeat our teacher so effortlessly. Very well then, allow me to see if you're ready for my trial. Sure, I guess we're going to battle Alima. Behold the magnificent Pokemon of the one and only Captain Alima. If I could actually read what's on screen properly, this would be an amazing playthrough, wouldn't it? Alright, Trial Captain Battle. Ultra Ball. What do you got? Please don't be super effective on water. I would appreciate that. Young Goose, come on, what is this? So, this thing can have the Strong Jaw, which means Bite will be pretty powerful, but I kind of want to see, can I set up with a couple of the Echoed Voice, because whatever comes in next will be added power. So we are faster. That is good to see. Alright, it's got Tackle, so that's not going to be Strong Jaw boosted, fortunately. It is Stab, though. And that was critical. Okay, that's not too much to worry about. We can handle another critical. So we're going to have Quick Claw activate, first of all. Not that we needed it, but the Echoed Voice will be boosted power. I'm going to knock this thing out in one more hit, and our defense is going to go down. Now, I showed this off in the demo playthrough. I haven't shown it here in this game yet, but as you see on the bottom screen, I now have a little icon next to my Poplio. It shows what the current defense, well, defense is down by 1. It shows the current stat increases or decreases. I can also tap on the ability to get information if I need. I can also tap on the item, see what it says. But with all that out of the way, let's just go for another Echoed Voice. We're at the 3rd power level of Echoed Voice, which means whatever comes in next is going to take a 4-level Echoed Voice. That was critical, too. So, what was in the Ultra Ball? Oh, yeah, Smeargle. Level 10. Let's see if Echoed Voice pulls through. There's the Quick Claw. Don't know if we needed it, but we might have against this. Almost. Leaf Age. Ooh. So let's finish up with our signature move, Water Gun. Yes! Okay, I'm glad that activated because I was kind of concerned that we wouldn't be fast enough. Come on. Now, do we have the Torrent boost? I should have stuck with the Echoed Voice. Yeah, we could have got the knockout with Echoed Voice. And that's going to be a match. So, unfortunately, if this was a Nuzlocke, it's over now. But it is not. So, we're going to count this still as an injury, as you can see. But we're coming back in. and we are going to take on this captain with the proper method, nothing but echoed voice the whole way through. So at least we got to see... Yeah, stock up on potions. I know about that, come on. Who would have expected this Smeargle to have a grass attack? That's not fair. It probably has whatever attack is super effective against your Pokemon. So, wait a minute. There's a Yungoos in there. How do we get in there? I'm just going to skip that for the time being. I want revenge on Captain Alima. That wasn't even fair. And I was talking to a friend of mine too. He was saying he defeated Team Skull easily, but he lost to the Trial Captain. And I didn't even know it was going to be a battle here. But it is time. Rematch. Yeah. We already spoke to you about all this. Come on. Let's get this battle underway and win this time. Stop yammering. Get this fight on. Kind of don't like the fact I have an injury now. But, oh well. With only one Pokemon, I of course can't say I'm going to put it in the box and use somebody else. This is kind of why I wanted to have another... Oh wait, they're both in Ultra Balls. This is kind of why I wanted to have another Pokemon at this point. But something that happened back in Pokemon Black has encouraged me to not do that. Because at one point in the Pokemon Black version... Or, sorry, I played Pokemon White, not Black. But anyway, something that happened in Pokemon White was the fact that at one point, just outside of the first town, you get... There's two preschoolers, I think, and they want to battle you in a double battle, but if you don't have a second Pokemon, they actually do not let you pass. They say, oh, you can't go past here without two Pokemon. So that encouraged me to go catch a second Pokemon after I started with my Oshawott, and I kind of want to see how far could I get with just the one Pokemon in that playthrough, but the game literally blocks you from going too far. So at that point, I just had to go ahead and accept the fact that I need to add a second Pokemon. So I'm waiting to see, is there going to be a section here in this game that is going to block me unless I have two Pokemon? Now then, Smeargle, you're going down. There's the Quick Claw. Can we get a critical on the echoed voice? Nope. Now, it's going to hurt, but we'll survive at least one. And now, since you're going to Potion, echoed voice again. This is the knockout. This is what I should have done the first time. So, is it cheating? Yeah, but let's say this is what actually did happen the first time, and we don't lose a Pokemon in the process. But of course, I'll keep that injury count up on there for having one fainted Pokemon thus far. Goodbye, Smeargle. Level 14 for Sonata. Now that both offensive stats are back to equal again, but special defense is still the better stat of all of the non-HP ones. Yes, you have emerged victorious! And I got a lot of money back for that too, which is very nice. You, or should I say you and your Pokemon, make quite the interesting team. I do hope you come to the Verdant Cavern and attempt the Trial of Alima. You can get there from Route 2. That Rotom Dex of yours will show you the way. I bid you Alola, so you do say Alola when you leave as well. Interesting. I did say that in the demo. You greet people with Alola, and what do you say when you leave? Alola backwards? Route 2 is just too exciting to miss today. Stop talking so fast, Rotom. But, of course, we'll be able to check on the map where to go next. So I wonder if there will be a section that tells you, you must have two Pokemon. And if so, I am currently thinking in my head which Pokemon I want to use, so I'll choose them at that point if I need it. But until I can get an actual Pokemon that I have planned on for quite some time, I'm going to wait and catch those Pokemon. Now, I don't think I can get in to see where that kid is with the Yungoos. I can get attacked, apparently. Yeah, I don't think there's any gate that leads in there. Can I talk to them through the gate? Hello, Wingull. Do we need experience off of you? Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and just use the echoed voice. Hey, we're almost knocked out. And it said Sonata is sleepy. Water gun. Come on, our special defense, we're going to take like, 2 damage. Actually, that was 1 damage. Oh wait, I used the wrong voice. But that's still going to be a knockout. So if I could get something that could boost our special attack, that'd be great. I could teach Work Up to Sonata. It does improve both physical and special attack, but with only special type attacks, I wonder if there'll be a better move later on, like Nasty Plot or something. I couldn't see Popular learning Nasty Plot. It doesn't seem like its kind of attack. But I want to quickly check and see if we can talk to this person with the Yungoos. Does not look like it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and heal up, and Route 2 is going to be heading off towards where that Tauros was with Hala earlier. Do we need to get some items for healing? I don't think so. I think they've given us plenty as it is. See, I didn't want to use a potion in that battle because if I did, I think that resets the power of Echoed Voice. And I wasn't expecting the Smeargle to have a grass attack, and then it outsped us in the last hit, I believe. Anyway, all that being beside the point. Oh, wait for me, Chaz. Here comes Lily, everybody. You want to come with me to route number 2? Alright then. Oh, I'm glad to see a familiar face. I always get lost so quickly. I can't figure out the roads here. I can't even buy my own clothes. But you're moving on to your first trial? You're going to Verdant Cavern. I read something in an old book once. It said that the island challenges were once a journey made to prove yourself and gain the strength to battle against the guardian deities of Alola, like Tapu Koko. The people in Icky Town said that Tapu Koko loves Pokemon battles, don't they? If we could meet Tapu Koko once more, do you think we could find the answer why it saved you and Nebby that day, Chaz? Cosmo! Chaz, good luck on your first trial. I will hope that it goes well for you. Definitely, I hope so as well. I think I see something in front of Route 2. Something I didn't really want to see again. Yeah, holla. There, Chaz. I've got this ornery creature calmed again for now. Wanna try giving him a little pat again? That's the only way he'll get used to you. Alright. Hello, Tauros. Moo. That's an interesting thing for Tauros to say, isn't it? Maybe old Tauros here can feel your love for Pokemon. He sure seems happy to know you. And yet, it still seems to me like Tauros wants to stretch his own legs on his island challenge. Can I ride him? Oh, never mind, there he goes. What? You want to play tag now? The Melee Kahuna never loses, friend. Alright, so it looks like the path is now cleared. Where do you think there is, Baron? 2! It's too much! I can't wait to see it all! And here we go, off on route number 2. I see a trainer already going to battle. A path through many grassy patches. Now, there could be new Pokemon to add to the collection out here as well. What is that? Careful out here, young trainer. Haven't you seen the way the grass shakes on Route 2? No. That rustling grass hides a Pokemon that is dying to pounce on some easy trainer target. But battling those feisty creatures can be worth it. They sometimes drop items after battle. Okay. Now, can't sneak. Let's see what the encounter is on Route 2. It could be a new Pokemon to add to the team. A wild Meowth. I'm not going to add you to the team unless I'm kind of desperate, but you are going to be some experience for us. Let's go ahead and... No, you know what? I'm going to run, because I don't really want to get too much more experience. I'm double the level of this wild Pokemon here. I'm going to check out new stuff such as the Shaking Grass, though. Alright, it just charges at you. What is this going to be? A Makuhita. Now this I will battle, because there is the chance they will drop an item, as they said. And we do have super effective Disarming Voice on this level 9 Makuhita. Now, question for anyone out there that plays Nuzlocke. Would you consider this a static encounter since it was seen in the grass? And since it's sort of a unique encounter? I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. Look at that, minimal damage. A Disarming Voice gets the knockout. And let's see what kind of item this thing happens to drop. And would the Shaking Grass reset if you leave and come back? Alright, and... yes, they dropped an Oranberry, so we do have berries back again. Nice. Alright, so we have a trainer here. We're going to sneak in behind and attack ourselves. Welcome, trial goer. Think you can handle the ordeal of defeating a beauty? Probably. Depending on type. If you have grass or electric, I might be in a bit of a bad spot. Beauty Crystal with one Pokemon. Show me anything but grass or electric. Ghastly. Alright. We could only really hit that with our water gun. Of course, Echoed Voice will be no effect at all, and the Disarming Voice is resisted by poison. So definitely, Water Gun's the way to go. I could Baby Dollize it, but we're just going to go to sleep instead. Okay then. Alright, so how long does sleep last in this generation? I believe in Gen 3, sorry, not Gen 3, Gen 5, they reduced it down to a maximum of 3 turns, and I don't recall how long it lasts in Gen 6. But we woke up immediately there, so we don't see the maximum sleep just yet. And a one-hit critical KO on Ghastly. And that's kind of why I didn't want to get experience in the wild, because I'm going to be battling trainers. Wow, I bet you can finish any trial. You don't look very happy. But thanks for the experience and the money. Rotom Dex, cool, cool. Just touch Rotom and it will teach you many things. Alright, so what else could we find on this route? Because I did ask somebody, I know one of the Pokemon I'm looking for can't be found until you get to the top of the island, of Melee. If you go ahead through the grass here, you can reach the cemetery where Pokemon rest. Many trainers visit it to pay their respects. I guess I'll have to do that. We can't go this way because we need a Rock Smash of Tauros. And we can avoid all the grass. Alright. There's an item right here we can't get to just yet. We gotta go up or come down from that ledge. Howley Cemetery. Ahead lies our cemetery. Within lies eternity. Of course, I'm expecting ghost-type Pokemon to be found around here. If you can check the tombstones. No? Okay. Let's pick up whatever items there are here then. Oh, there's a trainer. Paralyzed Heal. Don't you think it's kind of disrespectful to attack me in a cemetery? Let me just check over this way first. There's somebody else over here. Oh, there's a TM over there. Here, the Pokemon that was my family rests. However, rather than being mournful, I endeavor to present myself as cheery. Putting up a strong front. Are you stiff upper lip? I see. Alright. What do you have for a Pokemon? You've got one, Stanley. Nice fancy shirt he's got there too. Is it Meganium? Yeah, Meganium print shirt. Makuhita. We already battled one of these things, of course. Go for the super effective echoed voice. Look at the... Now, people have said this before in the previous generations. Look at the scenery that we're fighting in. You can see like the tombstones. You can see all the trees and hedges in the background. They should allow us to have these kind of layouts and backgrounds in the Wi-Fi battles because you get the basic kind of computerized looking stadium thing. Look at Fake Out. No, what is that? Arm Thrust. Look what it looks like now. Great big hands mashing into your Pokemon. Alright, stop now. That's plenty. But you should be able to have different backgrounds in Wi-Fi battles because just look how cool this looks. You're really gonna heal. I suppose this is your only family member left, so you want to keep it conscious if you can. But it's not going to work. We're going to bring you down with one more Disarming Voice, just in case you heal again. Down you go. Alright. Get some experience off of this as well. I wonder where that TM is. So what do you say, Stanley? Makuhita, you can't sleep too! Yes it can, easily. I just knocked it out. Resting in this grave is the comrade of the Makuhita that just fought. They truly were like parent and child. That is kind of sad. I'm sorry what I did, but Pokemon battles call for it. Has to be done. Alright, wild encounter here in the cemetery. Do we see the ghost type? We see the ghost type. Wild Ghastly. But, again, wild battles I'm going to try to save for getting experience. I'm not going to go for the knockouts. Decent experience, I'm sure, but... And we got away safely. I was kind of concerned we might not be fast enough, because Ghastly is kind of quick, and we are not the fastest Pokemon, but with this new TM, Confide, we could be the fastest Pokemon. Not at all. That lowers the special attack of an opposing Pokemon, which might not be bad. We got Baby Doll Eyes for the physical. We could do the Confide for special, but I don't think we need that just yet. A big mushroom growing here in the cemetery. Another trainer here to battle. I guess this episode's going to finish up with just a bunch of trainer battles here in the cemetery. Another Super Potion, too, healing 60. And that's just a quick way back down. So let's go ahead and deal with this trainer. When I come to the Pokemon Cemetery, it's no good because I get so mournful. Then why do you keep coming back? I know it's to respect Pokemon and such, so I can't fault you for that. We've got an office worker, Jeremy. What is your Pokemon going to be? Show me something new. It's Diglett. Now, it is the Alola form Diglett. Okay, I was going to say, is it the Kanto version or Alola? And we now know it's got the nice little metal hair sticking out of its head. And Water Gun's super effective still. It's a Steel and Ground type. And Quick Claw, which we do need, I'm sure. Diglett is fast. Unless, being part Steel, would Alola form Diglett be slower than the regular Diglett? I don't know if they've confirmed yet if there are different stat effects for, base stats for Pokemon with Alola forms, but I would imagine there might be. And special attack is now still the highest offensive. Sonato wants to learn Aqua Jet. Priority could be good. Now, what is the power of Aqua Jet? 40 and 100. And Water Gun is 40. Now, it's physical, but I think I will replace Water Gun with Aqua Jet. Speed priority is a good thing to have, until you deal with Pokemon such as Bruxish with Dazzling, or Serena with Queenly Majesty, in which all priority moves do not work. I'll try to hold back my tears. Sorry to beat you so horribly, but it had to be done. It's Pokemon. He's still alive in my heart. Maybe that is enough. Why did I come here? This is such a depressing place. I'll use the moves I was so good at. You'll use the moves? You're going to battle me directly? Interesting. First time this is happening in a Pokemon game. What kind of Pokeball is that? Pokemon breeder Ikue. What is that ball? Pikachu. That looked like it might have been a friend ball. One of Kurt's Pokeballs. Alright, what's the best way to hit this Pikachu? I'm gonna say probably Echoed Voice. Growl. Okay, so our physical attack has gone down, so Aqua Jet will not be as good. But if we need to outspeed, I do have that option. But another Echoed Voice is the knockout. And our tail up, so our defense goes down too, but this battle is now over with one more Echoed Voice. Sorry, Pikachu, you should have Thunder Shock when you had the chance. Sorry, man, I couldn't help but do that. Alright, Ikue. Pika! Sorry. But thanks for the experience and the cash, as always. The grave where Pikachu rests. I address it using its words. Oh, that's why you said Pika. Now, is there anything... There's no other way to get over to the left, because there was a ledge we could jump down to pick up an item outside here, but there's no way to access it from this section, so I'm going to have to run around outside the cemetery. So that is all for the cemetery area, but I'm sure there are going to be some ghost-type Pokemon you can capture in that spot. But let's continue on up route number 2. Oh, Tauros for riding, it looks like. Pokemon can learn new moves in an instant if you use a TM on them, which we've already done. Where is this? This is interesting. Phew, time for a little rest, I think. Riding may be easier on me, but that doesn't mean my Pokemon doesn't get tired. Is this a spot where we can actually get a Tauros to ride ourselves? Because see, when you did the demo, they cut out this entire section. They put you right towards the top of Melee Island, or sorry, 10 Carat Hill. So, this is all new areas. I can't go in here. Well, I see a door right over here. Let's try that first. What is this place? I think I finally nailed my hairstyle, but now my makeup doesn't seem to match. I guess we could just get changed in here if we want to. So you've got a Pokedex then, have you? Then I guess I'll give you some nest balls. 2 whole nest balls. Nest balls make it easier to catch Pokemon that are weak. The lower their level, the easier it is. Got it? Hi, Magnemite. Magnemite. So, can we go in here? No, actually. I wonder what that curtain's there for, then. Is that actually their shower? Did I try to walk into their shower? Whoops. Is there any... Yes, there's a door here. But what is this place? There's some spots to the right, too, on the map it shows. If you're off on your island challenge, then you'll need the help of many different Pokemon. It's a nice motel, isn't it? Okay, it's a motel. We're always doing our best here, so I'm sure you can understand why we're all booked up. And can we buy a drink? Still sold out? What is the deal? I guess with many tourists here in the Alola region, they're buying every drink that they can find along the way. These look like other cabins, I guess, in the motel. What is this item down here? We're gonna get attacked, I'm sure. I was sure of it! What is our wild encounter for this time? Another Meowth. Alright. No need to go for the experience off of this. We'll just head out from this battle. Is there anything else I can mention as we get closer to the end of the episode? Oh, I guess I can say... I can't get away! But I guess I can say... You guys have been watching the Moon coverage thus far. What do you think of the little intro and outro I put together for it? Because now that the YouTube setup has the way to put a little bit of some links and I guess branding at the end of an episode, I decided I want to put together Heal Ball, a little bit of an outro showing off more links to some of the stuff. So do you guys like the way this looks? So I'll probably start doing it in my other videos if you guys like it. Just let me know in a comment down below if you think it looks kind of cool, kind of stylish for the YouTube channel. So I can do it for the end of, like, say, Pokemon TCG as well. It's good for kids to experience their own journeys, but running away without even word to your parents is another thing entirely. Yes, it is. I tried to set that boy of mine straight, but when I did, I was the one who got beat. What is going on? What was that story all about? Ooh, golf clubs. A great number of broken and bent golf clubs in the bag. That, to me, sounds like it connects to the story he just told. Did you get beat with golf clubs, sir? One of the photos shows a tall boy clasping his Island Challenge amulet with a clear glow of pride. Oh, a book. There's a photo album, but it looks like it hasn't been touched lately. What is happening? This is kind of a sad place. Now, is this door openable? Yes, let's see what's in here. And that's going to round up the episode, I think. Look at all these trophies. There's a thin layer of dust on the trophies. So this must be the boy's room, I'm assuming. Oh, I can rest here on a purple blanket. There is the sad, musty odor of an old bed that no one has slept in for a long time. I guess I don't get to rest. There are mounds of malasada, bitter malasada. Alright. My tongue feels like I licked a Togedemaru. Ah. No, I can't see the Wii U, it looks like. But you know what? We're going to step out of this little cabin house area thing, and we're going to call it a wrap for this episode. The flag for the next section, next event, I guess, is just a little bit up here, but I don't want to go too fast or too far. Wait a minute. Let's finish up with Pokemon Refresh. Looks like Sonata might need some beans. But as we do finish up here, look, you can see stars faintly in the sky. I'm going to say thank you for checking out today's episode. Let's go over the purple beans. And feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed the episode. And leave a comment letting me know what you enjoyed in the episode and what you're looking forward to me accomplishing as we get further into the adventure in the Alola region here on Melee Island. I wonder when we'll get to complete the first challenge, because I've heard that I think it's after the first challenge that I can add the first Pokemon I'm planning on for the team. Alright, looks like he's getting full now. Let's give Sonata a little pat on the head for sticking with me through all these battles. Sorry for the knockout earlier, buddy. But in the world of Pokemon, it happens. We're going to save up the game right now. So if you missed any episodes of Pokémon Moon so far, there is a link in the description to the full playlist, which you can check out. Also, feel free to share that link with a friend if they might want to check out my playthrough of Pokémon Moon as well. I'm sure there's tons and tons of playthroughs going on right now of both Sun and Moon on YouTube. But for those of you that want to stick around on my channel, I'd be glad to have you along for the ride. And if you enjoy the episode, as I say, leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike and let me know what can I do to improve the playthrough for the future. As I know, for example, my computer processor is a little bit on the slower side, so you're probably seeing some visual lag, unfortunately. But next year, I'm hoping to get a better computer for better quality content for the channel, for all sorts of Pokemon stuff. Eventually, I'm going to get into doing some Wi-Fi battles, which I want to do with some viewers once we hit 1,000 subscribers, and once I have an actual team to work with, once I complete the main playthrough. So look forward to that in the future, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, which we're almost at. We're over 950 right now. But, as you'll see in the outro, there's some links to some other videos that I've done. Playthroughs such as Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Sapphire. I have weekly Pokemon TCG matches as well, so if any of that Pokemon content is of interest to you, you can check out those links or click my channel to subscribe for more Pokemon content. With all that, Professor Chaz is now done. I'll be signing off. Thank you once again for checking out the episode, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.